This is the all-new WICR.
Welcome back to Monday Mornings here on WICR. I'm Matt Ricker.
And I'm Kate Adriani. We're going to talk a little bit about the holidays because next Monday and Tuesday we have 2 days of school and then we go to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, which is exciting. So I mean, everybody's Thanksgiving and holiday traditions are different, but sort of as soon as like Thanksgiving starts, it's sort of all the other like holiday traditions start. Like in my family, we can't play Christmas music till Thanksgiving Day, which Mom, I've already started to play Christmas music. Sorry. She won't let me play it out loud though. But that's what we do normally. Like Thanksgiving, like we fluctuate on what we do. This year, I think we're staying at home. Was the final decision. We're staying at home, and we're cooking a small turkey and doing like stuffing and mashed potatoes, but like not everything, just a little bit because it's just the four of us. So I personally, if I could watch football all day and sit in front of the TV and eat that to me is a good Thanksgiving. And then normally after Thanksgiving, we just eat pie and then we make sure we have pie for breakfast the next day. That's sort of like our family tradition is we eat pie the next day for breakfast, which isn't very healthy, but it's okay. It's the start of the holiday season.
Yeah.
Normally we watch the parade, and that's pretty much about it for Thanksgiving. Christmas is what we do, like the big
bash.
Yeah, Christmas is huge in our family. Being Italian, we do the 7 fishes on Christmas Eve. For when we started it till last year, it was at my house. My house is small. It's not like, and we have 30 people. So for a sit-down dinner. And then last year we moved to the nursing home just because my great aunts are older and it's easier on them and not have to travel to our house because we can make all the food and just have it travel to them. It makes it a whole lot easier on them. And then we make a ton of pie, so then we eat it the next day. But that's really all our family traditions. I mean, for the holidays. What do you guys do? For
for Thanksgiving it's I'm having it this year. We've been having it past few years. So basically, we have it changes how many people come each year because it depends on where everyone goes, So this year I think there's like 16 people that are coming, so
that's not bad.
Small crowd. Have the turkey, the stuffing, the cranberry sauce. Not a big fan of that, but
I'm not a huge fan of cranberry sauce. I like the stuffing and like I'm not a big fan of that, but like if I could eat mashed potatoes all day, that would be fine. I couldn't care less about anything else.
Yeah, speaking of potatoes, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes,
just mashed potatoes, no sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I love sweet potatoes.
You, my mom, my sister, and my dad like sweet potatoes. I think they're disgusting. Have
you tried them?
Yes, I just like to be a pain. I like sweet potato chips.
Then you gotta like sweet potatoes.
No, just the regular.
Give it another try.
Just regular mashed potatoes, and that's it. Let's be done.
So we have all the traditional things, corn, of course. And then for Christmas, no fish. Even though I'm Italian, on both sides of the family, no fish for us. None of us are big fans of fish, so we just do. Depends on what we do, but sometimes we'll do. Usually Christmas Eve, I'll be at my grandma's, and we'll do like a ham, something different, or some kind of meat, like a.
Like Christmas Day, we do like a roast. So like we'll do like the 7 fishes, which we do in our family, which is we do shrimp, we do stuffed clams, the baked stuffed clams, but we don't do like a ton of fish. It's just we cut it down.
I shouldn't say there's like no fish. I mean, we have the shrimp with the marinara sauce, and then is that what they call it?
Cocktail sauce.
Cocktail sauce. And then we do the baked clams sometimes, and then sometimes we'll get like calamari from somewhere.
Yeah, we do fried calamari, which is my favorite thing.
Yeah, me too. But other than that, no salmon, no anything like that. I mean, I like filet of sole, but I don't like salmon. but
We don't do salmon. We do bacala, which is
I've
like
heard of that. Yeah.
which is like the dried codfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't eat that. My dad does codfish for the Italian Americans, is what he says. It's just, I mean, I'm not a huge fish eater.
Yeah.
And I know my mom's listening, but every time we have fish, I go, I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't like fish. And then I end up asking for seconds. It's just the way every time we have fish, that's how it works. So it's become the running joke in our family. We had fish on Friday night, and because that's what my dad wanted for his birthday. So we had fish, and I was like, I don't like it. So it's just to annoy everyone. I do it. But speaking of Christmas, the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree just popped up in my newsfeed. Arrived in New York City today.
Yeah, I shared this video on my Facebook page on how, like, when the truck was coming in with it, and it's so exciting. That's when you know, like, things are coming up.
It's arrived in New York City on Friday night.
Yeah.
The truck carrying this year's tree drove from over the George Washington Bridge into Manhattan around 10 p.m. Good luck getting over the GW.
Well, at 10 p.m.
At least 10 p.m. Hopefully it's not that bad. The 94-foot Norway spruce owned by Angie and Greg Etchler was cut down Thursday morning in Oneonta. That's upstate New York.
Wow.
2 massive cranes moved the tree, the second largest to ever grace Rockefeller Center, onto the flatbed truck. It made the 140-mile trek from upstate to Manhattan in about a day and a half, which is not that bad for that big of a tree. I know they cut one down in my town a couple years ago. No, it's got to be like 5 or 6 years ago. They cut, like, it's about maybe the people that they cut the tree from was maybe 10 minutes from my house, not even. So, and they have like videos of it coming through New York City, and
yeah, it's
getting ready to be put up. Like, Christmas is around the corner, people. Like,
I know.
Thanksgiving is a week from this Thursday.
You know, I going back what you said about the Christmas music, I never I haven't really listened to Christmas music like all that much. You know, I never really do before Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, yes.
After Thanksgiving, it's like all Christmas music.
Oh, yeah.
It's everything Christmas.
Some of the radio stations, I think, started playing it.
Yep. Sirius XM. My friend Alyssa and I listened to Sirius XM on our way over to one of our classes because we don't walk. But it's like you get 8 minutes from Murphy to Hagen on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So
I'm sorry, not a terrible walk, a long walk.
It's a long walk, and she walks a lot slower because she has a medical condition. So she was like, well, let's just drive over. So we listen to Christmas music every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And that's what we do. So Sirius XM has already had their station out for like, I think almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And then like, I feel like other people start doing that. It's got to be later. Like, it's later than... It's like, I think the day after Thanksgiving they start. Because it's Black Friday, so everybody's going Christmas shopping at that point.
No, I don't go out on Black Friday.
No, I don't go out on Black Friday either. It's a scary place.
We put up the tree, like, maybe the second week in December, you know.
My dad goes hunting, so we ended up getting a fake tree because I'm allergic to the real one.
Oh.
What am I not allergic to is the running joke. It's because from the pine, I sneeze, I cough, my eyes water, I can't be near it. So we got a fake tree. And then we just pull it out of the attic, we put it in the living room, and then we're done. So, and we keep all the lights on it, so all we have to do is just plug it in and put on the ornaments, and that's it.
Oh, that's really convenient.
Do you guys do a real tree? Like, you guys go cut down the real tree and everything?
Well, we don't actually cut it down. I mean, they go to like a local garden center. Yeah, we'll take that one. Put it up on our car for us. Here's a tip. That's well. Actually, the past few years we've been having it delivered because some of these places have free delivery, which is nice. Because in the past, like, then getting all the pine needles on your car and that's a pain. But yeah, that's what we do, and then bringing it in the house is a little bit of a challenge. I should say a little bit, but just trying to secure it in because you don't want the thing to come falling down.
Because we used to cut our own Christmas tree. So there's a bunch. If you need a place to go get your own Christmas tree, go to Easton, Connecticut. There's about 7 or 8 farms that just are Christmas tree farms.
Yeah.
So the big one is Maple Row Tree Farm. And and they've got acres and acres of property of Christmas trees.
Wow.
So people go and like they tailgate and buy Christmas trees. Because that is something you do in Connecticut is you tailgate and buy Christmas trees. So
Wow.
you take like your own like saw and you
Yeah.
go and cut it. Like I remember being little and my dad would go and cut the Christmas tree, and then all of a sudden like my mom realized it wasn't fun anymore to go and pick out the Christmas tree. My mom didn't like that because he goes hunting, so he leaves us and goes to Pennsylvania, and then he expects my mom, my sister, and I to go pick out the Christmas tree and saw the Christmas tree. And my mom is like, no. We're done. So then we would have to call my Uncle Rob to come and help us because God knows we can't lift the tree.
Yeah.
And we can't cut
heavy.
it.
They're heavy. And, one year,
It's not fun.
this was after my mom, this is after we secured the tree and everything. A few days before Christmas, because, you have to water the tree, she was watering the tree, and then a few hours later, she started to get poison ivy. So there was poison ivy like all.
No.
Yeah, and
No.
so we were having Christmas. So she had to wear like gloves, to do everything to make the food. It was such a
that's horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. But you never know with these real Christmas
No,
trees what you're bringing home.
Somebody said I think they had a bird's nest in one of theirs.
Oh.
There was like a bird's nest in it, and
Yeah.
like it's just not like you don't. I don't know. But when you buy Christmas trees, it's a little difficult. Like we
It is.
pull ours out of the attic, which is nice because it just comes straight down and
Yeah.
then it's done. And we don't really have to do much with it.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that is nice to do because it's easy.
easier. And then
It's very easy.
I'm sure you remember when you used to take a real Christmas tree, but
Yeah.
then taking all the ornaments down, that is a pain. And then
Yup.
then getting the Christmas tree out
And
to
the
curb.
lights.
Yes.
See, we just threw ours in the wood.
Putting
In the woods. We threw ours in the woods.
right, yeah.
But because we have 3.5 acres to do that. But
Yeah.
for somebody like you have to drag it out to the curb, and it's a hassle.
And one year, it was like that year where we were bombarded with snow like every week. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. So we put the tree out to the curb, and then they announced a storm was coming, and we were like, oh good, hopefully they'll come for these trees to get them out. Nope. So it snows. The snow buries this tree. It snows again. More snow goes on top of that snow, and they didn't collect the trees until the middle of March. Because
No, that's horrible.
yeah, that's what happened.
I think it's some people like having a fake tree makes it a little bit easier, but it also means I don't get sick every Christmas. So I'll take that and having the fake tree and helping my mom put it up. So I said to her the other day, so when can we put up the Christmas tree? And when can we put up the lights outside? And when can we do all this? And she's like, Kate, the next month is like my sister's birthday is in December. My grandmother's birthday's 4 days earlier than her. So my grandmother's December 4th. My sister's December 8th. My sister dances in this coming weekend at her dance school called the Season of Giving. It's sort of like the Nutcracker, but just certain pieces from the Nutcracker.
Oh, nice.
So that's this weekend. Then my dad goes hunting. So it's just, and then I have final exams. There's Christmas
hectic.
parties.
It's
There's
hectic.
Christmas
Yeah.
parties all over the place. They go to one every year.
Yeah.
And then and then her dance teacher called extra rehearsals on Sundays,
boy.
and everybody's like, every parent is like, when do I decorate my Christmas tree with my kids? When do I schedule time to bake cookies? And like the Christmas stuff, like it just, other activities are now moving on, so you can't do certain things. And like my mom said the same thing. It's like, when are we going to decorate the Christmas tree? I say we do. I say we pull it out day after Thanksgiving, Mom, and we decorate it then.
Yeah, that's. I mean, because you're not doing anything. Excuse me, that day anyway.
No, because unless you go
it's-
Black Friday shopping, which we never do. So
right. Yeah,
we should just not do that. I think we should just not go Black Friday shopping and just decorate for Christmas, because Thanksgiving's over, so it's time. But I mean, if anybody else has other holiday traditions, you should tweet at Matt, and we'll
at
talk.
Matt Ricker 5 and at Kate. What's your
Adriani, it's just that
Okay.
on Twitter, and then
Yeah.
you can ask us about your favorite holiday traditions, and I'm sure we'll talk about that next week on the show.
Oh
too.
yeah, no, we'll be talking about our favorite food, or we did a little bit already.
yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll definitely have some more stuff on the holidays next week. But next up, you have some Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah,
Buzz?
today's the semifinals, and next week's the 2-night finale. So things are coming to an end.
Oh, crazy! I think there's only 5 couples left.
Yes, there's 5 couples left.
That went fast too. So
Right.
stay with us, and when we come back, we'll have some Dancing with the Stars update and maybe some other entertainment news. So keep it right here. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. We'll be right back.